This week on Weekly Out Loud News. Andrew Tate is being accused by prosecutors of recruiting, housing, and exploiting women by forcing them to create pornographic content to be sold on websites like OnlyFans. Let me tell you another thing that's going on. The most recent update that just came out an hour ago is that the blog sites has got all of this wrong. And the Tate brothers have not been arrested for human trafficking or on rape charges, and they're being arrested for money laundering. So is it that the authorities in Romania don't have enough evidence, or they didn't find what they were looking for in the home, and they have other charges that they could put on him, and now it's money laundering? Or is Andrew Tate's team now putting this story to try to spin it and say, oh, no, it has nothing to do with human trafficking. It has nothing to do with anything. It has to just do with money laundering. And this is just, people trying to bring Andrew Tate down. There were two other people arrested along with the Tate brothers. One of the suspects is a former Romanian policewoman who is said to be dating one of the Tate brothers. Both brothers are being accused of starting relationships on social media and then convincing women to come to Romania to have romantic relationships with them. What up, y'all? It is your boy, Trent Out Loud. I'm back with a very quick edition of Trent Out Loud News. Andrew Tate has just been arrested, and this story was way too big for me to just sit down and keep enjoying my holiday. So I wanted to jump on here and give you guys the latest and bring you guys as much facts as that I could dig up and find for y'all. Let's jump right into it. Thursday, December 29th, Andrew and Tristan Tate were detained in Romania and are being investigated on human trafficking, organized crime, and rape charges. That is totally crazy. Andrew Tate is being accused by prosecutors of recruiting, housing, and exploiting women by forcing them to create pornographic content to be sold on websites like OnlyFans. Reports say there were a total of 6 women who have been allegedly sexually exploited. Wow. Now, I'm sure most of you know who Andrew Tate is. He's like one of the top 10 most searched men this year, or I think humans in general this year, which is absolutely crazy. But for those people who are like fans of Andrew Tate and it's like, oh my gosh, he stands up for men's rights and all that stuff. Like, I just want to take out 2 quotes and then we'll go right back to what he's being arrested of. But Andrew Tate is a self-described misogynist. The definition of misogynist, I Googled this: a person who dislikes, despises, or has strong prejudices against women. Andrew Tate has said married women are property, and he's also said that women should bear the responsibility when they are raped. This is the quotes from a man that some of you guys out there say that he is, a great leader and a great role model for young men out there. Anyways, let's get back to his charges and what's going on. All right. Both brothers are being accused of starting relationships on social media and then convincing women to come to Romania to have romantic relationships with them. Once they get to Romania, there's no romantic relationship that goes on. The Tate brothers allegedly keep the 2 women in a small studio apartment and then force them to do pornographic videos. Their scheme has recently been unraveled when one American woman managed to send her location to her boyfriend, who then alerted the U.S. embassy that she was being held by the Tates against her will. There were 2 other people arrested along with the Tate brothers, and according to Romanian TV reporters, one of the suspects is a former Romanian policewoman who is said to be dating one of the Tate brothers. It gets worse. When the cops raided a total of 5 homes of the 4 people, they found several women, including the American woman who sent her location to her boyfriend, and also young women from other countries. Apparently, the Tate brothers and the 4 other suspects are being held for 24 hours. This is such a crazy story But before I get into it and just give you my opinion on anything, let me just tell you a little bit of a backstory. The Tate brothers have been under investigation for human trafficking since April, when their houses were raided by authorities. And when their houses were raided, they found 2 women who were supposedly being held against their will. But the Tate brothers were not arrested at that point. They were just brought in, detained, questioned, and they were released. Also, let me tell you another thing that's going on. That's what I'm trying to tell you. This is why I had to jump on this podcast, because it's literally like you're getting news updates and different stories like every hour, 2 hours. The most recent update that just came out an hour ago is that the blog sites and reporters and the news media has got all of this wrong. And the Tate brothers have not been arrested for human trafficking or on rape charges, and they're being arrested for money laundering. And that this arrest has nothing to do with the investigation that happened in April. So is it could be 2 things. Is it the authorities don't have enough evidence against them? They said that they wanted to go and raid their house again and hopefully find other things, and now they haven't found what they thought they were looking for. So now they're changing their charges, and they're saying that they're going to hold them on money laundering, because now apparently Andrew Tate's brother, Tristan Tate, is going to be let go in the morning, but Andrew Tate is going to be held till February. So is it that the authorities in Romania don't have enough evidence, or they didn't find what they were looking for in the home, and they have other charges that they could put on him, and now it's money laundering? Or because Andrew Tate is like social media like guy, is Andrew Tate's team now putting this story to try to spin it and say, oh, no, it has nothing to do with human trafficking. It has nothing to do with anything. It has to just do with money laundering. And this is just, people trying to bring Andrew Tate down. So anyways, I don't know what to think. It's just, I don't know. It's crazy to me. Anyways, like I said, I just wanted to jump on here and spit out some facts around the case, because everybody online and these big, huge Andrew Tate supporters are like, oh my gosh, they're just trying to hold him down. They're just trying to keep him down. And it's like, this guy is so triggering to people. And just ultimately, do your research, find out who you're out here supporting, find out who this guy is. I'm not trying to tell you to support him or not support him. I'm just saying, if you have, a girlfriend, a mother, a sister, or any woman that you care about in your life, just be careful when you're out here in the comment section supporting a self-proclaimed misogynist. Oh, and something too, I would really like to add, when people say that oh man, he's going to walk tomorrow, or he's going to get out in 2 seconds. I just want to inform you guys about something. To arrest somebody, you can't just go, the authorities can't just go arrest somebody with this kind of level of arrest, like SWAT team, and go in there. They have to have a certain amount of evidence, present that evidence to a judge, and it has to be some pretty convincing evidence for them to be going in and arresting him, especially somebody as high profile as Andrew Tate. So regardless of what they have on him, what they don't have on him, and if it is money laundering, I think there's got to be something there for a judge to have approved this level of arrest, where you have 20, 30 SWAT team members going in and arresting 2 other people. And, these Romanian reporters, whether they have it right or whether they have it wrong, where are they getting these, women that were in a house? Where is this story just made up of this U.S. girl sending the location to her boyfriend? I do think one thing is a little bit weird about this girlfriend and boy. Why would you hook up with Andrew Tate on Instagram, go out to hook up with him, but then send your location to your boyfriend? I mean, I don't know. Maybe it could be that, she was out here kind of just, getting her groove on, and, now her life is threatened. So now she's, going to go back to her boyfriend now and be like, yo, can you help me? And then they'll work their stuff out after. But I don't know. I thought that was a little bit strange. So, I mean, there could be some holes in the story somewhere, but between the money laundering, between the kidnapping, between the rape allegations, I'm sure something is gonna stick. I'm sure there's got to be something there. I think it would be really crazy for this all to have just be because he is out here online and saying the things that he is saying. And yeah, you can't arrest somebody for saying misogynistic stuff. You can't. I mean, you could ban him from social media. You could ban him from Twitter. You could ban him from all the social platforms. But no, you cannot arrest somebody for saying things, misogynistic things and crazy things. But I just find it a little bit hard to believe that they would have this level of police action and this level of authority and this level of arrest, and they don't have something on this dude. All right, that's it for now. That's all I have on the story. This is the first 12 hours of Andrew Tate being arrested. I will do my best to keep you guys up to date with the latest facts that are going on. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy, Trent Out Loud. I'm out. Peace!